Position now, quite a big group coming into the last 1500 meters.
Per la premiazione del vincitore di tappa diamo il benvenuto a Remo Galli, sindaco di Livigno.
No, Magnus Sheffield was in that group.
Sheffield, no, it's not really a sprinters group yet, is it?
No, nowhere near.
Vigard, Stocker, Lengen.
Yeah. Volgren. Clarkey, Simon Clark.
Red shoes.
Red shoes, Clarkey.
That's what they call him.
They do indeed.
Vince la 15ª tappa del Girod'Italia, un corridore che arriva dalla Slovenia.
Swam upstream, and here he is.
He only comes out for the big stages, doesn't he, Vincenzo Nibali?
He does.
And he comes out pretty much every stage. Ooh. Still got the energy to lob that one. That's a good throw. Some distance.
It's a good, but it's thinner air, so it goes further.
Tappa del Girod'Italia.
An amazing performance from Tadej Pogacar. We thought he'd dominate this Girod'italia. I don't know if we necessarily thought he'd win 4 stages before 15 stages of the Girod'Italia round, before the final week. Who knows what he might win by the end of the Giro. He's got multiple opportunities to do it again. Or he might just ease up and start sharing the wins out amongst other riders. You never know.
Yeah, he doesn't need to attack, but can he help himself? That's the thing.
What did you say? 11 victories out of 25 days of race?
Starts. Yeah, 11 starts. So 25 starts, 11 wins.
And just, you know, the reason that's so extraordinary.
That's different than the last few days.
Yeah.
That is like, okay, Rome. Yeah. Oh, it's just going to make sure it's nice to spray the riders in the road.
That was brilliant. Just a word of apology there as he sprays champagne all over a rider from VF Group Mariani.
Very cycling that moment, wasn't it?
It was a proper scrap for the bouquet there. It's kicking off.
It is.
Get security in there. Nibali looks like he might get involved. Imagine that, Vincenzo Nibali piling in.
He's quite handy, Vincenzo Nibali.
Yep.
You wouldn't want to mess with him.
Well, Bernardino used to do that job at the Tour de France, didn't he?
He used to punch farmers.
He used to punch spectators.
He did. He's quite handy on the podium, is Bernardino, isn't he, at the Tour?
Yep.
He's you know, it's chef de operations, isn't he?
Yep. Well, he used to be. Taking it easy now. Gone back to his farm in Brittany, isn't he?
Oh, there's the moment. He's actually spraying. I think that was a Frigo, or was it one of the Paris Panthers? I'm not too sure. But very generous showing of the prizes.
That will look very good on reflection for Georg Steinhauser. Really good. 3rd place on the Queen stage, behind Nairo Quintana and Tadej Pogacar, and ahead of Romain Bardet and Danny Martinez, Geraint Thomas.
That was a battling performance by Geraint Thomas, who took the initiative in that sprint as well. Here he is again, a man in pink, a slightly smaller podium than normal. I wonder if we'll spray any more riders as they come by.
Now, how's he going to get the Maglia Rosa on? He's going to have to take his shell suit off, isn't he?
This is going
to be a tight fit, isn't it?
It's going to be a very, very tight fit. Let's see. Stretch your hands through. It's going to be quite bumpy underneath, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's struggling already, Ned. He might need a hand, and he's got Sharkov Messina has stepped in with some pink assistance.
It's his 14th Maglia Rosa, just about gets it on, layered up against these pretty chilly temperatures, close to freezing at the top of this mountain.
Another Wolfie. Yeah, that's a proper smile there from Tadej Pogacar. Into the rest day as well in the pink jersey.
Helped into that pink jersey by the man who last claimed it overall in 2016. For the 2nd time in his career. I wonder how many times Tadej Pogacar will win the Girod'Italia. I think we can assume, all other things being equal, he's going to win this one.
Here he goes, he sprays again. Are there any riders coming by? The confetti cannons are fired.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of...
It's just relaxed, isn't it?
It's just relaxation and relief now that those... And as he said...
Takes a sip as well, which he didn't before.
Targeting that since December. When the route was announced, basically. They looked at that and went, that's where we make our move. One of many moves.
That little bow was to one of his teammates. I think that... I don't know who that was when he was riding by.
Oliveira, maybe?
It is Novak.
Behind me.
And it's Jimmy Janssens. Just behind. Did that on purpose. Oh, it's been a great day.
Let's have a look at the GC then. Jan Hirt in 10th, and Aina Rubia moving up into the top 10 as well. Bardet going past Filippo Zana into 8th place, 7th place. Filippo Zana drops to 8th. Timo Arensman in 6th, still in 6th, but look at the gap between him and Tiberi. That is really narrow. And Antonio Tiberi, when we see him on the white jersey, might have a little slightly rueful look about him. At the moment, he's ahead of Arensman. O'Connor's still in his own little race in 4th place. And Geraint Thomas held off any potential of Danny Martinez attacking him and taking his 2nd place today.
He's got a big lead, isn't he, now in the Kingdom Mountains competition? We'll get confirmation of that in a second, but yeah, borderline unassailable, I think. Mathematically,
I mean, blue sunglasses to go with it. I just wonder whether he might start not riding for the wins. And you never know, there's a summit finish. If the breakaways start going repeatedly in the 3rd week to the line, it's not impossible. Stage 16 is a summit finish, stage 17 is a Cat 1 summit finish, stage 18 is a sprint, stage 19, lots of points there, and stage 20 as well with 2 Cat 1s.
I think the first stage after the rest day.
It's all down to him.
Yeah, I think the first stage after the rest day could be a day for a break. We'll go through that in a minute once we finish the podium. And we also have got an all-category climb. I think it's the Cima. Might not be the Cima, but we go to 2,500 metres, the highest point of the Giro so far, on stage 16 from Livigno to Santa Cristina Val Gardena at Montipana. So there's a lot of points on offer, but that does look like a day for the break, if you ask me.
Here's his lead, though. It's very nearly 100 points over Simon Geschke. And that equates to 2 Cat 1 wins at the summit finish, doesn't it? If Pogacar wants that, well, if he wants to ride for stage victories, he's going to win that jersey.
Yeah.
That's it. But if he doesn't, if UAE Team Emirates let breaks go repeatedly, then there is a chance that one of those riders, Scaroni, Geschke, Quintana, or even still Paris-Panther to push, could take that jersey, but it's slim. Geschke's best placed after his adventurous day today.
Yeah. I think he's... I mean, considering what else won, that's a good one. That's Bling Matthews. Michael Matthews, a good buddy, of course, of Tadej Pogacar, has come up to see him, and the Jayco Lula team as well.
Didn't they share a lift back from Milan-San Remo back to their little French village they live in, with its tax advantages?
They did.
Yep.
They drove out and back together.
Yep.
Bye, see you.
A little bit of a...
Bye.
That's nice, isn't it?
It is nice.
Michael Matthews, stage winner at the Giro last year. I presume he's going to the Tour de France this year.
I'd imagine so.
As is this man.
He's had a good year so far as Michael Matthews, hasn't he? Consistent.
Yep.
Very good year, actually, in the monuments. Unfortunate disqualification in Flanders. More through fatigue, I think, than anything. But yeah, he's in good form. This man is in incredible form. And you do still get the sense that there's something more that he could give. I think he might have to ride this next week with a bit more patience, collecting 4 stage wins, maybe one more, just for fun. We can speak in those terms, Ned, we really can, because I think at any point he could pretty much do what he wants. And also doesn't want to just give stage after stage. If he's the best rider, it's an interesting one.
It may be that he's a bit more conservative in stage 16 and 17 and then just comes out to play again on stage 20.
Yeah, 3 easy days.
Tough day for this man today, really tough day. Antonio Tiberi. It's Damiano Caruso, his teammate, to thank for a lot of the work that was done for Bahrain Victorious today. Big ride from Caruso. Yeah. But he found out today how hard the Giro is, I think. Antonio Tiberi, as another Antonio congratulates him on the white jersey. He really must have won the white jersey, did he? I don't know. I could look at my book. Why don't I look at my book? He might have done.
I'm not sure, because he started to win pretty young, didn't he? There we go. Antonio Tiberi takes the plaudits. Another day in white. Never won it.
Nairo Quintana won it when he won the Giro in 2014.
Young back-to-back victories for Luxembourg.
Yep. Antonio Tiberi has got a right scrap on his hands to stand there in that white jersey on the podium in Rome, though.
Yeah, Arensman's flying, isn't he? Yeah, we'll get that's a really good battle we've got. I think we've still got a really good battle for the King of the Mountains. A rest day is important for riders to reconfigure and see what they've got. Even the likes of Scaloni might come out to play. You know, it's a really genuinely interesting battle we've got there as riders continue to file through. Just looking at a couple more. I've just seen Nico Bjerg still with 1,500 metres to go. Round in the corner just in front of us.
So here are the standings in the white jersey competition, and Timo Arensman closes to within 19 seconds of Antonio Tiberi. Realistically, I can't see Filippo Zana winning that classification. Arensman is breathing right down the neck of the young Italian.
And if you think about the work, how much time Arensman spent on the front today, I mean, that's impressive. Timo Arensman is coming back to the boil after that one bad day, the opening day. And now he lost 2 minutes there. I mean, he would have had a considerable lead, I think, but that's just the nature of racing. He's pegging it back. He's a great foil as well for Geraint Thomas, and an important teammate to have to protect that second place overall, because I think if we're going to be honest now, it's about making sure he keeps that second place and doesn't cede it. His ex-teammate, Danny Martinez.
Pasqualon pointing at Tiberi, his teammate on the podium, as we move swiftly on to the Intergiro, Matt.
Intergiro. Another win for Polti Cometa in that particular race.
Race within a race. But this is reward for a really good ride from Davide Pinconzoli today. They look very impressive today.
They look good, aggressive. I think they've won the Intergiro 3 or 4 times now, haven't they?
At least, I said. I haven't really been keeping count, but... struggling to get the cork off, but there we go. Let the champagne fly, and I think it's the last champagne bottle to be opened until we see the Maglia Ciclamino, but we probably won't be seeing him yet a while, and not in this live television broadcast, I don't know.
Not that I've seen.
All right, that is the Intergiro. Let's have a look at, well, not tomorrow's stage, but the stage the day